Hey you guys, welcome back to Angel Angela, and on this topic I wanted to talk to you guys about when the narcissist kills you. When the narcissist kills you. And I don't mean that obviously in a literal way, or else I wouldn't be here to talk to you guys about this, but when narcissists kill you spiritually, you do not view the world the same anymore. It's like you're growing up and you're realizing Santa Claus isn't Santa Claus. The Tooth Fairy isn't the Tooth Fairy. You're starting to realize things that were right in front of you that you really believed to be true. But in reality, it's non-existent. Every holiday, every event was just a distraction. It was just a way to distract you, a way to train you, a way to mold you, a way to use you, right? You see people differently. You see family differently. You realize, wow, these people were always like this, but I couldn't see it. I don't know why. I don't even know who I used to be. I don't even remember who that person that I used to be before all of this. I know I was kind. I know I was innocent. I know I didn't know what was going on. I know that, I just wanted everyone to be happy. I know that I didn't wish ill on anyone. I didn't have hate in my heart for anyone. I didn't spend time wondering why they were doing certain things to me. I just forgave these people and kept moving forward. When things would go bad, things would get better. And when things got better, you would forget about the bad until you forget who you are. Until you don't recognize who you were. You can't understand. You read old messages, you read or you see pictures and you kind of cringe. You're cringing because you're like, wow, I was asleep. I was sleepwalking. I was a walker. So many things could have happened to me, and I don't know how I made it this far because I was sleepwalking. So was I dead then and am I alive now? Or were you dead then and alive now? Because I was a dead man walking anyway, So one of the last things that my grandmother said to me before we parted our ways was that the narcissist was going to grind me to dust. That's what she said. He's going to grind you to dust. I'm feeding into it. I'm feeding into the dinner, the notes in my car, which it should have been creepy to me, but I actually, in a sick, twisted way, thought, this is love. This is like head over heels love. This is like, singing to you from your balcony window love, rose petals on the floor love, right? It's like the type of love you just don't think you'll ever see again. You've never felt that strong about someone, and everyone around you can see that they're killing you. And when you look back at how they killed you, you will remember the look that they had in their face. The predator look. The look like they're trying to figure you out. The look like they know that you're sleepwalking. The look like you don't know the games I'm playing. You don't know who I really am. You don't even know that I'm killing you every second I'm with you. I'm death. I have a hit on me. You know, you don't know who I am in the spiritual world. You know, they'll sit there and even tell you, I know you love me. They know. It's almost like they're sacrificing you and you're willingly doing it, and you're hurt, you're crying, you're pleading for them to save your life. And they're looking at you like, I'm not going to save you. I want you to feel what I feel because you think you're so good. You think you're so perfect because you get to live in a world that I've been vanished from. I was once an angel like you. I was once a fool too. Now you think I'm evil because I'm the devil, right? You think I'm the devil. And you're like, no, narcissist, you're not the devil. You're not trying to kill me. I know you really love me. You don't mean what you say. Oh, you think I'm playing with you. You think this is a game, right? That's what the narcissist is thinking. They're thinking, hey, I was once like you, but the world gave me a bad hand, and when I realized it, I had no remorse. You haven't been through what I've been through. You can't even see the world the way I see it, but you will soon, because I'm planning on killing you. I'm a dead man walking. I've already committed suicide. You know, so now I'm a dead man walking, so I might as well just kill myself and then kill you. Or should I say kill you and then kill myself? They'd rather kill you first. They'd rather kill you first. They literally want you dead before you even get the chance to actually live. This person is all about not watching you live. They don't want you to live. They think that if you feel what they feel, you're going to behave the same way. So now the battle becomes with yourself and your subconscious mind of the memories and thoughts of what these people instilled in you. The narcissist hates the empath because the narcissist feels like you have another side to you, but you just don't want to show it. And you're like, no, I don't, no, I don't, no, I don't. So they bring out the worst in you, the worst parts of you, because they're vibrating off of that energy, and somehow you attracted it. You did something. And these type of people teach you about your dark side, you know, and once you realize that the narcissist, you know, wants to kill you because they're not in harmony and because they don't have any peace, you realize, okay, you know, I don't have a reason to be, you know, in this hate, in this vibration. It's this person or a series of people that are causing this on me, and it's making me sick, right? Once you realize that, you know, you just realize that this person hates you and wants you dead and to kill you because of your ability to still have empathy. You basically have to look and view the narcissist as, you know, a serial killer. You know, like, you have to view them as someone who is, let's just say, killing prostitutes on the street because they feel like, you know, they had something where maybe their mother was a prostitute, or they have a deep hate for their mother and now they're going out doing this to others, or this is a common trait that their father instilled in them, you know, or, you know, this is just to point out to you guys that they want empaths dead because of something that happened to them that was taken from them. This is why they don't feel sorry for you, and you will hear them repeat their life story to you when you're trying to tell them what's going on with you right now. This is why when you heal and then you start to see people go through the same cycle that you were once caught up in, that you felt like you were going to just kill yourself. Like, you don't even have to kill me, narcissist. I'm just going to kill myself. You really felt like, I'm going to bring my life all the way down because I can't deal with the pain, you know. They feel like maybe I can make it out of this hell. You know, and just when it seems like the grass is greener on the other side and they've killed you off, they come running back to you, you know, and they're like, hey, we're dead together now. Now you see things the way I see them, huh? Now you see them. Now you're waking up, right? You're looking at the world, at people completely different. Your heart starts to hurt. It aches a little bit because now it's kind of hard to feel empathy for everyone like you once did. Now you're afraid of opening up your heart because you don't know if people really are who they say they are, because the people you loved the most in your life walked out on you, betrayed you. They chose reasons that didn't really make sense to walk out of your life or to talk bad about you so that people can view you as a weak person just because you're going through life making your own choices and making your own mistakes. And then you realize, hey, I have the right to make mistakes and learn from them. And people around you are like, no, you don't. You don't know what you're talking about. You know, we're trying to help you. And you think that you can go back. You wish that you could be the person you are today, then, but you're dead. They killed you. Everyone did. Because it was you or them. So then you look at it and you're like, okay, it's me against them. So what do I do? Because I don't want to hurt no one. I don't want to do to others what people have done to me. So now the narcissist drags you down to hell. Right where they were. Now they're at where you're at. And even though you might have not appreciated it, you realize that you definitely did have it better, and this person definitely preyed on you. And then your eyes open because you don't have a choice but to open up your eyes, your spiritual eyes. And as you sink into your body, you know that you cannot have any emotions where you're at. You're in hell. In hell, there's no emotions. There's no empathy. There's only survival. And you're trying to get out of there. You don't want to be there. You're hoping someone will save you. You're hoping someone that you know will come looking for you. Anyone. Is it possible that time can go by and no one will look for me? And you're calling out and calling out. No one's there. You're in this world that you've created by yourself. So you do your best to get out. You play your cards right. You don't get fully invested into anyone because you need to make it out. And in this case, you don't trust anyone. Anyone willing to give you a handout, it doesn't seem like a handout. It doesn't seem like they really empathize. You're questioning people's empathy because people will talk badly about you, and you know that. It's a technique that they use. So now you're cautious about accepting things. You're not willing to accept anything. You're like, I'm willing to make it out of here from the bottom. Don't give me anything, no handouts, right? And eventually you realize that the only way to make things happen is to stop wishing upon a star and make it happen. You know? So the narcissist kills everything that you used to view as being good. So you go through a period of time where you basically go crazy. Because now you don't know what's good, what's bad. You don't know. All you know is, I need to protect myself. Then people start looking at you like there's something wrong with you. But then at the same time, you're protected. At the same time, you start to see the miracle that God is using people. Just like the narcissist's spirit used all of this negative frequency to attach themselves to people, to come and literally sacrifice you. So you realize that there's power out there. And when you go back to where you started off, you start off clean. You start off clean. Only this time, there's no one around you. You know, there's no one around you now. But you're back. You're back up and running. So now you're going to be tested differently by different devils. You know, you're going to have even even old devils searching for you, searching to pull you in, to finish you off. But you see it coming because you're not even that person anymore. Who they're looking for is not in this body. You're a new person. You've been resurrected. So you understand what's going on. You understand what they're trying to do to you. You understand the traps. And yet, it hurts so much that it's still a weakness. The narcissist wants to know, how much could you possibly love them until you start to hate them. So they will never stop until you hate them. The narcissist will never stop searching for you until you hate them, because in the beginning, they felt like, hey, you think you're an angel? Wait till I put enough hate in your heart, and let's see if you'll still be an angel, because you have a lot to say about me, and you judge me for who I am, and they want to have someone to argue with, but they're really mad at the choices that they made. They're really mad because they had no choice but to be born into the family that they were born into. They had no choice in a lot of things, even if it feels like they did. And by the time they figured it out, by the time they realized that they couldn't go back, it was too late. So the narcissist tries to kill you by making you do things, making you have the type of jealousy, anger that you cannot go back from. So they know that once they've instilled hate for the narcissist, that switch will flip. And they know that. And they know it's because of the pain that they've caused. So narcissists, kill you and want you to feel and understand what it is that they're going through. They feel like the only way that you can understand them is by going to their hell. their own personal hell. And that's what happens to people that associate themselves with these type of people, is that they take you down to their personal dungeon, their personal hell, so that you can see, why they are the way they are. They want you to understand them as sick as it is, but they also want you to understand that there's a thin line between love and hate, and they don't have any love. They want you to understand that there is no empathy, there is no remorse. To them, it's only survival. When you tell the truth, it sets you free. You can still get your way with telling the truth. So I realized that the lie was better for the narcissist than the truth, because it doesn't matter how much truth they give to the new supply, to others, their lies will always resurface. And their lies always stem from them trying to destroy others. So as much as they try to walk away from the people that they've hurt, it just keeps following them, even if they keep certain things a secret from you. So I hope that this message, you guys, about how the narcissist kills you, and sometimes you might ask yourself, like, am I the narcissist? But you know what it's like being with a narcissist. I've been through a lot, and as cold as I might have gotten in certain occasions of my life, because I felt like I don't have time to feel. I don't have time for that. Like, it's bad. Like, like I'm in hell. So to me, I felt like I know exactly how the narcissist feels in these type of moments, but then they make promises to you. They lie to you. They deceive you, and they feel like they don't have a choice. They'll promise you things. They'll make it seem like you're their forever friend. Like, like they'll always have your back. Like, if you ever need them, they'll always be there. Like, if you call them, they're going to pick up. But in actuality, when they have the ability to show these things, they don't do it, and they never come back. They never look back to the past to make up for things. The only time the narcissist comes back is when things aren't going their way. They're not coming back because they're like, man, you helped me out of that tough time. They're coming back like, you're not doing anything. I screwed you over. Just let me back in. I'm the best thing that's ever happened to you. So when I realized, the hell that I was in, and I was observing everything, and it almost felt like I was having like an outer body experience, I knew at that moment my spirit basically said, like, see, this is how you're different from them. See, when you're authentically happy, that you're really happy. These people are copycats. These people want you to believe their facade, but they're really miserable. Even if those people weren't great people, they still helped me some way, somehow in my growth. And I made sure that they knew, that I really appreciated it at that moment of my life, because there was nobody around. And even if they weren't perfect people, even if I know that they weren't truly my friends, it was like I really needed any communication, any energy you were giving me, I needed it, So the narcissist, you guys, does not care about people, what people do for them. They don't go back and they, appreciate, you putting a car under your name, or, all those things that, empaths do for these type of people. They don't appreciate it. They don't come back appreciating it. And they don't come back, appreciating it from the bottom of their heart. Like, they come back pretending, because something went bad in their life. It's not like I'm coming back, gratitude, I'm giving respect, to the people that were there for me. It's like, I'm only here because things aren't going right, and you were the last person I remember was a real person, but I know I played you, so I still have to say something to you to make you feel like I'm a changed person, even though I'm not really a changed person, and I'm getting ready to do it to you all over again. So I realized that about narcissistic people is that they just get worse. Like certain people are sleepwalkers. You're influenced by narcissists, the media, the world, and eventually God saves you, but the narcissist doesn't want to be saved by God. They love being in hell. They don't want to change. They don't care about changing. They don't have faith in God. They don't believe in God. They don't believe in the power of God. See, the difference between the empath and the narcissist is that when the narcissist speaks of their past and you're feeling sorry for them because you have the same story, you're not realizing that they're basically telling you that they died, that they got killed, and they went to hell. They're not telling you that part. So they're too busy, trying to kill you to put you in the same place that they don't know that you're the chosen. They don't care. It makes them mad. It angers them. A lot of them will do witchcraft and all of this and that, but they won't believe in the power of God. Like if you say something to them about church or something, they'll tell you like, oh, I used to go to church when I was younger, or my family's very religious. Oh, I don't need to go to church. And that's a fact. I'm not saying you need to go to church, but it's the whole point of the narcissist, the way they answer questions that have to do with spirituality. It's always like a pause, or like you could see it in their eyes, like they're like, church, God, God, period. Like, no, like, yeah, I believe in God, but you don't really feel it. Like, when someone talks to you about their growth and them, their journey through hell, you could see their eyes light up. Like, I don't, like God is really in my favor. God is really watching me. God really loves me. God really came back to save me from the dead. I was around dead people. Now I'm alive and I see the dead people, but I don't know why I couldn't see them at first and how I didn't see them drag me down. But God saved me. You can see people light up when they talk about their faith in God because they needed something to believe in the worst times of their life, and they saw miracles happen based off of their own energy and their own ability to focus on the beauty of the smallest things in life. You're appreciating the grass, everything, So when you get back in tune, back to life with nature, with just being one, there's a beautiful feeling about that, about knowing who you are, about knowing that you were going around in circles for no reason, right? And you get to just laugh at stuff now and not take things too personal, serious, And what you will realize once you're alive is that the narcissist killed you, but you resurrected. But the narcissist has been dead the whole time you were with them, the whole time they were dead. And that's what's scary, because then you realize that every conversation you had with them about God or things, you realize it was fake. You were like, oh, I was looking up to them because of all these things. And then you realize, oh, it's fake. Because you're not even willing to forgive, even when I give you the opportunity to talk about it, or even if you don't want to talk about it, I'm not going to talk about you or try to destroy your life when I'm not bothering you. These are the type of people that are cowards. They try to destroy you even when you're not even in their presence anymore. They're sending agents your way, So these are dead people, and the narcissists attempt to kill you. It's a curse and a blessing because, just like every relationship, every loss, job, anything that you go through in life, illness, and you realize, wow, like, it already happened. I can't change it. Even memories that you have that are good memories with people that you'll never have these memories again with, you're not angry with them. If anything, sometimes you wish you can go back to that exact moment just to feel what you were feeling at that time. Like, what was I feeling? What was I thinking? Because how do you know that they didn't really love me like that? But, you will look back at moments and you won't be upset. You won't be angry. It's just a memory, and once you realize that you create your own memories and you've been letting different people write on your book like a yearbook, you realize that it's not so bad. A lot of people will take things from you, opportunities from you, and you'll tell yourself, oh, wow, maybe I will never be a mother. Maybe I'll never be a wife, and you'll think about things that you once were living in a fantasy about, and it will finally set into reality, and you'll be more reasonable about your own reality, even if it hurts. Sometimes we're like living in la la land, and then we're like, wow, like, this is me. These are the things that I can control. Other things I can't control. I have a lot of dreams. I have a lot of wishful thinking, just like the narcissist, We're all trying to live our best dream, and that's all you come to the conclusion to. And this is why everyone's upset. This is why so many people are angry. This is why people hurt people. So you realize, hey, I guess, this is just another experience. This is just another person that I lost. So I guess this is normal. You lose people and you think that, you'll never truly lose them forever. You always have this, place in your heart for people where you're just like, you'll always have a place there. Maybe, certain soul ties, you're like, maybe this had to happen to break certain soul ties with certain people, like, everything is a lesson, an experience. And once you wake up to your new life after the narcissist kills you off, it's a chance to reinvent yourself into a new life, and not just a new life, but I guarantee it's going to be a better life. It's just going to hurt to let go of the past. That's the hardest part, is accepting what people do, accepting when problems reappear, accepting that, certain things weren't real, looking back at certain messages and realizing like, okay, I see it now. I see the discard. I see how, it was every 2 weeks or every month. Now I see these things. Now I see when they were promising future faking with me. I see these things clear now. And these are all the tools that in my new life I have to watch out for in a partner, because it means that this person is not of God. So I hope that this message, you guys, was helpful. I'm sending you guys nothing but love, light, peace, and healing in your journey. If you guys want to book a session with me, my booking information is on the description box. Don't forget to subscribe if you guys are new to my podcast. Like, share, comment down below, and I will talk to you guys on the next one. Love you guys. Bye.